Hello, this is a replay from one of my coaching sessions with my client Tian. We go over catching. So, I feel like most people, again, never really have a one-on-one kind of structured plan or practice to practice catching. And obviously it is a very important skill for ultimate. So I hope that the video is helpful. We go over 3 to 4 drill variations or catching variations that you can use to improve your catching skills. And as always, feel free to leave any questions that you have in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe if this is helpful. It helps me out a lot. And good luck with your practicing. Peace. Walk me through, like, what things did you notice at the recent tryouts or just playing?
With the tryouts, I noticed the biggest difficulty with me being a adult player with no college or anything like that to give me better reps. It's just the reps I have access to with very new team at the Richmond Green League and going to jams, they're just not competitive enough. So during the very intensive open tryouts where all the guys are super fast, both with their running and with their zeros, I actually can't focus on catching the right zeros. Like, I'm just not used to the disc coming at my face, especially at that fast of a speed.
So then, if you're a person that has mainly played jam or tuck, it's a skill itself to get better at like practicing catching fast frisbees,
exactly.
Fast discs. So that's what we'll get practice on.
Great.
So I think the main two things that we'll talk about, I think the main thing that I first look at whenever I am evaluating kind of catches is like, which hands do you reach out to wear based on the body? So I'm just going to recap for video's sake, just kind of my main demo. So if I can switch with you actually, and you can throw it to me a little bit. Generally, I like to think about if the catches are anywhere in between, kind of like the square of the bottom of your hips to the top of your shoulders, like within this rectangle, that's when I would say generally, again, we just want to secure the disc. So it's 2 hands either outstretched like this. If it flips to around your belly button, just flipping your hands so your 4 fingers are underneath. That's generally how I like to catch stationary, but also on the run. That helps both slow down the disc and also give it a good target. The other option too is if it's a really fast disc, and I think this is the thing to keep in mind when you will be catching like a lot faster discs. When it's a fast frisbee, generally the more important thing, it becomes more of a trade-off of like, you just want to make sure you secure the disc. So that's when the clap catches come in. And there's a specific type of, like, we've talked about it too, but clap catching where you're using the forearm as a brace, as like a backboard to stop it, as opposed to trying to completely time the catch. Because if you mistime it, then it just goes through, right?
Yeah.
But if you have the backboard, then So to recap, I guess it is, if it's ever within this square, you want to generally either do 2 hands outstretched or clap catch as the backboard with your body as the backboard. As soon as it gets outside of that square, you generally want to either, if it's farther out, reach with that one hand, but if it's anywhere kind of outside of that square, the clap catch up here and across, or like outside of that square, is solid. And same thing of like generally 2 hands if you can, trying to get that same side hand behind the frisbee, and the other one is almost like securing it. One common mistake that I see a lot of times is people just go with one hand, or they go in from the side, and then again, that's pure timing. Right? You just want to make sure. So especially with those, I think a theme of whenever you're trying to catch really fast discs, it is all about like trying to use as much of your body to get behind the frisbee as possible, so you don't have to rely as much on timing. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
So we'll just do stationary for now, a few of those faster catches, and just see where you're at. And then we'll go into actually cutting too. Those are excellent. Yeah, nice. Sorry. Woo. Okay, so that was a misthrow too, but I think with those ones that are on that edge, that's when you have to go with one hand.
Right.
Because it's actually, I think, a higher percentage catch to try to outstretch with one hand and get the extra distance.
Right.
Because as you try to reach with 2, you actually can reach like less far.
Yes.
Because of your shoulders.
Correct.
So go with the 1 when it's that far out.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's try. How are you feeling so far? These have actually, like I think you missed 2.
I feel fine.
One of them was extremely tough outside. That's solid.
Yeah, I feel great. Just to get a little more reps in. And also, right now, there's no mark
Yeah, that's fair.
on either side.
And we're also not cutting.
Yeah. So I need to be basically perfect with these.
Yeah, that's the goal. We definitely want this to be pretty much 100%.
Yeah.
Like the levels of difficulty that we can add are like speed, tiredness, with a mark, like with wind too. It's pretty like not windy right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are a lot of levels, but this is just good to get reps in. I actually don't think that unless I see anything egregious, I won't mention it. I just think getting amount of reps of doing this is valuable for you.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So I'll ramp up the speed to be a bit more challenging then.
Okay.
Yeah. So really try to make it a habit too. I know it's like scary because you want to like flinch back and especially close your eyes.
Yeah.
Really watch it into your hands.
Right.
I think that's really key. It's like there's a huge difference between watching it into your hands versus like blinking for that 1 second right before to brace, but then you lose it for that 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a big problem I have actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with these reps, really try to keep your eyes open for that moment of catch.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if this is just me from the angle too, but it looks like your knees are kind of locked because we really want to focus on being agile and just like be in that ready position.
All right.
Yeah. Because I don't want you to have to like lean with locked legs to catch.
Yep.
If it's to the right, like I want you to push off and get behind it, right?
Okay.
Like instead of reaching this way, why not just move?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Good. Nice. That was a great shuffle too. Oh. Nice.
Oh, woo.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. Yeah, what do you adjust? Okay, so for these reps, I'm going to keep the same speed. I'm gonna try to vary the distance a little bit, so you gotta move. It's not gonna be just stationary.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's right. Nice. Nice. Nice try. It's all right.
Ow.
Sorry.
No, it's not you, it's me.
So what I like about that variation a lot is that, again, I think the reason why I kept doing it was giving you a lot of reps with very little time to think.
Right.
Again, it's a little bit more on the move, but it's back to back to back catches. Like you catch, drop, right?
Yeah.
You have little time to think about the next set and like read. I think that situation is actually pretty common when you're on the field too. Like a lot of times you'll be able to set up, but there will be times where it's like you lose vision of the disc or of the cut. Maybe the throw comes out like earlier or later than you'd expect.
Yeah.
And you have to make a split-second decision of like, oh, see, catch. So I think that this kind of drill is very valuable if you have like 5 to 10 discs, ideally more, but you just have somebody just kind of throw them into a zone in general pretty rapidly. Mm-hmm. And you just have to catch, toss.
Yeah.
So I want to see this one more time and see how it goes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Hello, this is Editing Chris, reminding you to like and subscribe if the video is helpful. It helps a ton. Thank you. Peace.
Okay, so it'll be same movement, and I'm going to be throwing them at maybe like, you know, when I'm throwing it easily, let's say it's like 50%.
Right.
When we ramped up to stationary, I was throwing them like maybe 70, 80. I'm going to throw these around like the 60 to 70, but more movement.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit faster. Nice. Nice. So if you can, just like that, if you can go up with 2, go up with 2. Yeah, sorry, that was too far up.
All right.
That's my bad. Good, yeah. Yeah, okay, so that jump was excellent timing.
Right.
I think sometimes you jump, like your jump timing is a little off. That one was excellent because at the apex you caught it.
Right.
I think the one before it, it was like you were jumping but catching it as you were on the way up. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So it's like you jumped too late on the first one.
Right.
Yeah, so I'll throw a few more of those in just to mix it in. Nice. Yes. Good. Good movement. Way to track it. And back and back. Yeah. Good. This is a variation that you can do if you do not have too many discs, so you really only need like 5 to 10 maybe, and with maybe somebody that is less confident with throwing. So to work on your reaction and catching timing, essentially what we'll have Tien do is face the other way from where the discs are coming from. And me as the thrower, right when I throw it essentially, or just after I throw it, I'm gonna yell up and Tien will turn, track the disc and try to catch. So with these ones, I'm gonna loft it a bit slower, but eventually as we get faster and faster, I will increase the speed or the delay in terms of calling the up. So we'll get started. Up. Nice. So again, yeah, turn. Really try to be confident when you're catching that disc. Make sure you see it into your hands. Attack the disc too. Don't let it just float into your hands. Really like attack it.
All right.
Yeah. Up. Good. Up. Nice. And increase the speed a bit.
Yep.
Up.
Oh.
Up. Up. Nice. Up.
Ooh.
Up. 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 Attack the disc. Up. Yeah. Up. Nice. Up. Up. Nice.
Nice. Like that one.
Up. Up.
Wow.
Nice track.
Okay.
Up. Yeah. Up. Oh. That one was tough. Up. Last one. Up. Nice.
All right.
Good. These are some fun variations. Let's do one more stationary where I'm just gonna go at like 80, 90, like pretty fast throws.
Good idea.
Because then, again, if I'm throwing 76, 70, 80, but then you're cutting under, like it's gonna feel the same.
Right.
Yeah. Nice. That looked extremely confident. I really like that.
Yeah.
You place your hands there, hit, catch, done, right?
Right.
Easy. Excellent too. Yeah. Nice. Eee.
Whew, I like the last one.
Okay, one more stationary because I actually really I like instinctually don't rip the throws,
Right.
so I'm gonna rip these throws.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take
So
off the
when it's
training-
these faster ones too, so it doesn't hurt as much. It's like as you catch, you still want to watch it into your hands, but you want to try to absorb the catch a bit more.
All right.
So if I'm gonna demo it, but like, do you want to just come and throw like a pretty fast throw to me? Here, take this one first. Just like really throw it hard. Yeah. Like I'm putting my hands up and then I'm like absorbing as much as I can. So from the side it looks like I'm basically doing this.
Right.
In positions where it's not possible, where it's like if it's up here, it's kind of an awkward catch sometimes to like catch and then like kind of get your head out of the way.
Right.
If that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do. But like that's especially where it comes helpful of like if you don't have time sometimes to do that, that's where the back, like using your chest as a backboard helps a lot.
Right.
Because then it's like, it hurts, but it hurts way less than like trying to brute force hand it, right? Yeah,
Okay.
so just throw me a couple like that and I'll just demo it. Yeah, so it's like here I'm absorbing this way. You can throw a backhand too if that's faster for you.
So I think with all the practice we had,
Yeah.
flicks
Ooh,
are
nice.
faster.
Yeah. So like for me, like when it's low down like that, the reason why I go with one is because if I try to clap catch it, then it's like pure timing.
Right.
But again, still there, I'm using one and I'm trying to absorb back. Or like here and absorb back. My whole goal is to try to, again, reduce the amount of like, you can think about the amount of energy that is being absorbed into my body. It's like, I don't want it to be a sharp curve. I want it to be very gradual. That's why I'm trying to lengthen the amount of time of like the slowing down period.
Okay.
Yeah. So like 3 more, just a demo. Yeah, make sense?
All right.
Cool. All right, throw at 80, 90. Ready?
Yep.
Nice. It's all good. Yeah, so again, it's absorb, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't absorb that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You feel that?
Yep.
That's good, that's good. Whew, that one popped, it's okay. That one's a tough. That's why we have to focus on like keeping the eyes open at the point of, that one also, did you notice it?
Yeah.
Hopped up a little bit. That's why it's so important to like watch it all the way into your hands. Because sometimes with throws and especially in wind, that just happens sometimes.
It does, yeah.
Nice grab. Nice, that was excellent. Yes. Yeah. Nice. Woo! That was a tough one. Oh, that's it.
All right.
How'd that feel?
Oh, it felt great.
That looked excellent.
Yeah, with more practice, I can get the ones I drop too.
Yeah, ready?
Yep.
Nice. These are excellent. All good.
Yep.
Nice.
Ooh.
Whew. You dropped 2.
No, like there was 2 more where I went up and
Yeah.
I barely caught it.
Yeah.
And the other one where I hit my throat.
But you got it.
Well, yeah. Okay.
That's what I mean by catch is a catch. There's some catches that are honestly like, that's the best you can honestly do. Like slow it down enough where you have the ability to get the second chance catch.
Right.
That was excellent.
Okay.
I think the only thing that I'd mention that I noticed is like, I think the only case, because again, it just comes back to percentages. If you're running in this direction, the throw is behind you, and you
Right.
can tell, there's kind of like 3 different options. It depends on where your defender is, but I just want to run through the options for you in terms of what is what are the 3 options and what are the pros cons. So the first one is like, if it's behind you, you can just try to stop so that, again, you're just waiting for it to come hit you, so it's an easy secure. The danger there is the defender runs through, right? Like, and they take the inside lane and they cut it off.
Right.
The second thing is, like, as you see it coming behind you, you slow down, but you also curl towards the disc. So, but if you do that and you're in front of the defender enough, essentially they're trailing behind, you cut towards, and then they would either need to like lay out in front of you, or again, you're there in the space first, so they're behind you, so you can catch the disc here, right? The other option that I saw you try to do, which I think is generally low percentage when it's nobody is defending you, and like sometimes you'll be in that scenario where it's like there's nobody on you, like you've burned your defender, there's a poach. It's like, I noticed you reach back. That is probably the toughest kind of catch to make, and you really only want to do that if you genuinely have to. Like, there's no other option. It's so fast that you have no time to slow down.
Right.
Where it's like, that's what you do, of reach back with one hand to try and grab it. Any other case though, if you're wide open, just try to like slow down and try to clap catch if you can, or get right behind it. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
That's
I think I just haven't really been exposed to, like literally just no one taught me what you told me just now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do some reps of that. Yeah. Nice.
I think just the reaction time and not having reps of this before.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I think the biggest challenge right now is because you haven't done reps of this consistently, you aren't sure the timing of like, when I get there, will it be in front or behind me?
Right.
So do I need to slow down or not?
Yeah.
So I think with these reps, actually like in that case, I would have wanted you to slow down.
Right.
It's like the order of operations is like, because we're just going to operate with no defender in mind. I just want you to focus on securing the disc as consistently as possible.
Okay.
So the first thing is like, if it's behind me, I want to slow down.
Right.
So that's the skill that I want to try to ingrain.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah. I definitely do hear myself trying to, consider the defender. But yeah, I agree.
Let's ignore that for now. Let's build up to that. Yeah.
All right.
Go for it. Good. I noticed you slowed down a little bit there, right?
Yeah.
That was excellent. Excellent. Good. Nice. I love the two-hand secure too. That's great.
Ooh.
Woo. You got the two hands behind it. You forgot the catch part.
Yeah, that one shouldn't have been a drop.
I just want you to notice too, you're fatigued a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's tiring. What will happen is with the tiredness, the focus drops. So even if it's like, oh, easy catch, that moment lapse of focus, right?
Right.
So when you're tired like this is good reps too. Really watch it into your hands.
Okay.
All your focus is on that catch. Yeah.
All right.
All good. These are game-like throws from, like, these are what I would throw. These are the speed that I would throw.
Right.
So it's like, we came into this knowing that this was a tough challenge for you, right? So I don't expect you to catch all of these. This is great. This is fine. Okay? You're
Great.
doing well.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
Ow.
Nice try, nice try.
You weren't kidding.
You got 4 more. Let's get these 4.
The catch percentage drops off to a cliff.
Nice.
Oh.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's 1. 1 of 1. Next. That's 2. That's 3. That looked easy. This one's gonna be a bit of a faster one.
Oh.
Nice grab. Yeah. Excellent job.
Good shit.
That was sick. Way to end off strong.
I think the reset before the last 4 really helped me become mindful and steady.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear it.
Just having less chatter in my brain really helps. Ooh.
Nice. Nice.
Oh.
Nice grab.
Yeah, I got behind the disc.
Yeah. That's a good 2-hand secure. I like the slowdown. I threw you a harder one. Again, some of the throws are going to be behind, right? Like a lot of the times, if the thrower makes a mistake, it's probably just they throw it behind you. So that's why you need to be able to catch those types of Frisbees.
Yep.
Good.
Oh, come on. I closed
The
my eyes for
backhands now. Yeah. So these ones are very similar to the just fast-paced ones that we were doing. You really want to try to get the two hands behind as much as you can, because when I throw this backhand around, the angle will naturally be more you're running towards it as opposed to catching it from the side. So you want to focus on two hands and attacking that disc if
Right.
it's that backhand around.
Okay.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, see, this
You
one I
secured
caught
it. That's good.
like that.
You make that because, again, you mistime it, but it's fine because you had the backup. You had the good positioning of your forearms. That's good. Excellent. Okay, now I'm going to mix it up between flick and backhand. Nice grab. Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's a trailing one-handed catch, right? That's excellent. Tough grab. Nice read.
Oh, I fully expect to drop that one.
A low down disc, right? You had to kind of read it. Where's it heading? It's a quick one too. You got two hands behind, you caught it. Well done. Nice.
All right.
So again, that one was right in front, but it was a little bit fast, right?
Yeah, that one's way fast.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Doing well. Nice.
You know, these last 5 zeros
Yeah.
reminds me of the more experienced touring players I come across at Richmond Green. So the distance between me and them is literally maybe 200 hard catches away. And this is just not the thing I have access to without
It's a
you.
reps thing, yeah. You
Yeah.
could get these reps, I'm sure, at different games, but it wouldn't be as focused as this. It wouldn't be as like repetitive, right?
Yeah.
So again, with all these reps, I can say with certainty that when you have the tryout upcoming, there's gonna be 1 or 2 catches that you're like, oh, like I got that.
Yeah.
Because of we just practiced it a bunch. That's excellent.
Right
Let's
on.
finish up strong. 5 more. Nice. Nice grab. Okay, I'm gonna make these last 3 difficult.
Okay.
Nice grab.
Oh, come on.
One more. Come on, toss it back. Yes. There it is. Good stuff. Yeah, what are your thoughts?
Well, the biggest thing is just having highly concentrated reps when I'm like just doing this cut.
Yeah.
Because my confidence was suffering because I dropped quite a few actually catches going the other way. But yeah, like I was just wondering like what's going on because those are catches that should have been made. But now with all these reps, I'm like I can even get ones like this.
Yeah.
Like those ones like in my entire ultimate life, in my entire life. Right now, it's the first time I actually caught the disc like this.
Oh, like behind?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think I made like 2 of them right now. Yeah. Just like first time ever.
That's good.
Yeah. And just like having you tell me that if a disc is like behind me, I should slow down. I'm like, okay. Because previously, my understanding was, you need to cut really fast, otherwise the defender will get to you. So by the time I notice that this is coming behind me, like I can't slow down, like I'm already like too far away.
Yeah.
So just having you tell me that at least attempt to slow down is a game changer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, when we add in the defender, if there were one, that's the game then at that point is like, you'll find out if you just slow down and the defender runs through, that's a mental note of, oh, okay, that distance where I notice where the defender is, that's, if I just slow down, they're going to block it.
Right.
So the solution or the thing, the adjustment that you would make is what we talked about at the beginning of like, that's when you slow down but curl towards the Frisbee.
Right.
Because by doing that, you close the distance so it's faster to get to your hands, but you also seal out your defender.
Right.
And it makes it so it's like, again, higher percentage catch. Higher percentage catch so it's in front of you and not behind you, and also you're sealing out your defender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I guess the importance of shimmying, so my defender thinks I'm going that way.
Yeah.
And then I come here.
That's good.
Yeah.
Cool. So the situation is like, yeah, now I'm basically throwing open side.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Just pretend I'm the first cut.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need to get there.
Cool.
All right.
Nice. Nice. Way to secure it. Hold on.
Yeah, this third catch, I made sure to be mindful to put my left hand like this, versus the first two, I was just timing it.
Yeah, when it's coming in this direction, you definitely want to go left hand behind or on top, because you can use that forearm
Yeah.
as the backboard. That's good.
It's just like what I always clap catch this way, so I also need to learn to get used to that. Oh,
That's right. Yes. Nice.
whew. What?
Oh. Because you're catching at a high clip, I'm trying to make it more difficult through either speed or like distance. Nice. Nice secure.
Yeah.
The reason I'm throwing these ones isn't just to fuck with you. It's like if it's a backhand force, usually what the throw that will come off as is either a round flick like the 2 ago, 2 ago like that backhand inside, or a scoober over the top.
Right.
Those are some of the options that you might get. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Me as a cutter, I need to catch whatever
Yeah.
you give me.
Yeah. That's the last main option too, of just like that step out low IO zippy backhand.
Right.
That's the other option you probably get if it's a backhand force. Nice. We got 6 more. I'm gonna laser these quicker. Nice
Oh.
grab.
Oh, it didn't work.
That's
See,
good.
Chad?
That's good.
Didn't make me drop it.
That's good.
Oh,
That's good.
oh.
You got the hand. That's
Yeah, no,
it.
that's a classic case where
You
it just
got the
bounced
hand.
out.
That's good. That's good. You got the hand there. Now I know what to target.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh.
Oh, that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. Redemption.
Good shit.
Dude, these are excellent reps. Like, you see the value of your coaching. Like, literally, where else are you going to get this?
You do need access to somebody who can throw the same throw in motion with the right edge angle. It is a challenge if you don't have a friend that can do that. Nice.
Woo.
Woo. Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, I'm ramping it up even more now.
All right. Ah.
A little bit zippier, a little bit more edge. It's tough.
No, that one is just an instinct of me having my right hand on top. I need to do that.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Nice. No, I made it too easy.
Yeah.
Ah, sorry. Ah! There.
Yes.
There.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Nice try.
Ow.
Oh!
Oh.
Nice.
Yes.
There it is. Well done though.
Thank you, dude.